All right, guys, moment of truth. The bike is pulled out. We are all ready to go. We got our parts ready. We got everything set up. We are good to go. But before we start putting this together, we got to finish the paint job. That's what this video is going to be about. So if you guys followed up in the last video, we did the first, second coat, and first, second, and third coat, and even sand and primed it. And it turned out really good. It's a little dusty, so I'm going to have to blow this off. There are a few areas that might need a little bit of touch up, but for the most part, everything turned out really good, especially on the tank. So I'm really happy with how everything turned out. So I don't think things will need a second coat, but I am going to keep my eye out for things as I do them. And then we'll finally be able to take off all this stuff, and we'll actually be able to mount some of this back on, guys. We don't have the tail quite just yet, but we will be able to put the front back together because we have the air filter, and we'll be able to actually mount this all back up. We got the power commander we're gonna throw in there, and then we're gonna mount the tank back on. We don't have any gas yet. I could get some, but right now I don't have any. So for the moment, we're gonna be doing this step by step. But really excited. We'll start working on this. But right now we're gonna focus on this. So we're not doing anything with these. It's just all the ones that are blue we will be painting. Now, there's also this one. We are going to be clear coating this also. And I think we'll actually go ahead and do this one first. Once we get everything clear coated a couple times, then we'll start sanding. I think actually just for the sake of time and stuff, we will actually start to do multiple pieces at once that look like they're ready. This one looks like it's ready. It doesn't look like it needs any touch up. I think everything looks good. I think we just gotta clear coat this and we're good to go. It's been sanded and smoothed, so looks good. There's still a little bit of orange peel on it, and mind you, this whole process, how I've done this is how I would do it, right? There's obviously a much more professional way that people do it. I'm just showing you what I did and what I like. I personally don't like it being super duper shiny. I kind of like it being a little blurry. It kind of reminds me of a matte finish. Besides, when you put the clear coat on, it's going to really start shining. But what we're going to do is we're going to do these three first. And we're going to go outside, do it. It's a nice day today. Remember, you want to try to do this stuff kind of in warmer weather. Now, you don't have to be too crazy with prep for this one because this is clear coat. It's not going to really stain or dilute anything. It's really not going to like for example, like you're not really going to, you can't really mess up. Like you can easily do all this because it's all the same color. It's clear. So that's the first set we're going to take out. We're going to take this out. I'm going to show you guys how I apply it. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply the first coat to all of them, and then we're good to go. Now remember, it's a very light first coat. We're going to do very light film coats of this, one by one. And we're going to be doing it with this. Same brand of paint I've used, but you can see it says Protective Clear Coat Finish. This is, or top coat, or whatever you want to call it. This is what we got to do. So now we're going to go ahead and take this, shake it up good, go outside, and start finishing our paint job. Once everything's nice and finished, tomorrow I will have the polish and we can polish it off, but the paint will be done. The polishing will be tomorrow, and that will be a different step. But for right now, we're just gonna focus on clear coat, getting all three coats on and seeing and showing you what it should look like by the end of it. But although it probably wasn't the most expert job, I think, you know, if you're on a budget, I think it looks pretty good. Like it's probably not like up to certain standards, but I think it turned out really good, and I'm really happy with it. Considering how something turns out, there's a couple of pieces that chipped off right here, but I think that's because I'm not going to redo that because this is the gas tank. I'm going to be scratching that all the time, so I don't think that's really a big deal to redo that. If I feel like I will do it later, but and then getting these finished, clear coating over this stuff. I'm debating if I should clean it up a little bit or just say fuck it. I mean, I think it looks good, so we'll just send it, I think. And yeah, I mean, there's only the tank, this piece, these two, that one, and there. I got two of these in case I need more, and we should be good to go. But these are light coats, so I don't think we'll have a problem. So I'll see you guys outside.